Okay, it's okay now. Okay. Yeah, as we discussed, so I have some friends. They are like, just friends, not only students. And I really like them. Like, for example, I have some girls, or for example, just some students, but we have really good relationship. But it's about, but some of them are really different to me. So I can understand. I'm like, there are some, I don't know, strict rules. Like, I can't. I'm like, really? And why? So, for example, as I told you, so just, yeah, like they study. That's really good, actually, to study. They join the class on time, but I can't. For example, I don't like the way that man, for example, the student I told you, just I mentioned just now, like, I didn't like the way that, he was like, okay, the teacher should be like the teacher. I was like, okay, you are my student. I'm not yours. I should say something why. But yeah, that is the reason that why I'm happy that I'm thinking, yeah, I'm young now. Just 20. Yeah, really, 25 was so young. No way. 25. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
This is the
Of course. Yeah, maybe because of this. I always smile, I always laugh. Maybe because of this. Okay, here's just 25. Is it 39? I think I should be more, I don't know, more mature, just maybe a little bit more serious, as I want to actually, I want people to accept my age as 39-year-old woman. But, just always laughing, talking, like, joking. Of course, no one, take me serious, like, 25. But
And he a teacher?
no,
He a teacher?
no, he's much, no, he's businessman, and he has a company, of course. He has a company, yeah.
He need to
Yeah, of
improve his
course.
English
Yeah, of course.
business. Like me.
Yeah, of course, for business. And yeah, they were like, okay, but I won't give you my phone number. So if you want, you can cancel your course, but I won't give you my phone number. And why? So could you send me your phone number? No, definitely no.
It's like impolite.
Of course, it's not good. Yeah, you should not. And you know why? The first time that you're talking to someone, so, and she's your teacher, so just be a little bit respectful. What is that? Give me a, okay. Yeah. Okay, let's talk. And I didn't know. And and I was thinking if I need to learn Chinese.
Yeah, you learn from him. Business also.
I can't. I can't.
Yeah, but
I have,
Chinese is good in business.
no, I have no talent in Chinese. Chinese is so difficult. I have no talent. Yeah. After many years, I couldn't learn anything in Chinese. It's so difficult language.
Yeah. Amazon is very difficult. Even
Mm.
the dry things, oh my god.
Of
Yeah, there's different.
course,
Like we
yeah.
are alphabet. It's
Yeah, they
easy
don't have
to
alphabet. Yeah,
yeah, they
that's
are.
something
Oh
like
my god.
drawing.
Iconic
Yeah,
now is like iconic.
yeah, that's
It's
like,
not like
they
it's
have
not
some
like a
symbols, like, I don't know,
yeah
there was
symbol.
symbol.
Yeah,
Yeah, of
the symbol.
course. They don't have it's really difficult, I
I
think.
remember.
Yeah.
Can remember
And
it's
they
very.
study hard. Yeah, they're really hardworking people, I think. Really hardworking people. So for example, so this student, my students actually join the classes after work. Of course, I have, as you. But just sometimes so late, for example, I do 11 p.m. Like, and I can see that they can't open their eyes, but they want to study. I'm like, why? Just,
They want to start.
yeah, but that's really important when you actually set schedule for themselves, like, I need to do this, they do it, even it's too late. Right? Yeah.
Why I have to think that's why I'm always shocking. I need to focus like that. Oh my god. But I think it's different. We need to have fun or interesting in studying. It's I think stressful.
Of
Maybe
course, no, I definitely,
it's
yeah,
not
as
good.
we discussed before, I definitely
Mhm.
agree with you. It's not the way that we can learn. So yes, we should enjoy everything, not only studying, everything in life should be enjoyable. Learning, working, so everything, reading books. So not just we have to do it or we have to learn and we put ourselves under pressure to do something. So I think it doesn't work. So I can see that when you're really tired, so why not? So you can wake up a little bit. So I'm like,
Yeah,
okay,
maybe
just wake.
they just attend the class like schedules.
Yeah. No, they study hard. And you know, so they always ask for homework. Always ask for homework. Yeah, of course. The teacher don't give us. And I'm like, okay, I will give you homework. Just let me.
You can give
Why
them a
did?
book.
Yeah, of
Give
course.
them a
Like no.
book.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm happy. I'm not. I don't have
Yeah, of
homework.
course. Teacher, give us some homework. I'm like, okay, I'll give you just. And I'm okay. So I'm waiting. Why are you waiting? We just finished the class. Just wait an hour. Let me finish my next class. Then I will give you your homework. And I'm like, okay, teacher, I'm waiting here. And one, let me say something. And for example, so it's normal. Sometime you, for example, send me a message on Skype. I will check it. Maybe that's the moment. Maybe, for example, an hour later. It's really normal. Of course, I don't have my phone like this to check everything. So it's, or now, for example, I'm in class. I don't check any messages, no one. So it's like this is a rule. It's like, when I'm talking to you, it's not good to check my phone. So, okay, someone send me and start calling me and I'm in class. And I'm like, please stop doing that. And my Skype, y'all start ringing, calling. And I'm like, okay. And one day I asked him, dear, could you please stop calling me? Just wait for 30 minutes. Just wait for 30 minutes. If I don't answer, then. And now I'm like, for example, when I have text from China, I'm like, okay, just I have actually a ready message. And I send, okay, I will call you after my class. Just this. Then they know that they should wait because that's really important. Even 1 minute.
They can
Yeah,
wait.
yeah, of course. They start calling and I'm like, but yeah, I have really good friends. Really good friends that like, they're really friendly, kind-hearted, and hardworking, of course, really hardworking, responsible. And yeah, I like them. But about maybe men,
Cool. Yeah.
oh
I don't
God.
know.
Yeah. Okay, let me ask you, May. So tell me, so have you ever experienced something like that? For example, I don't know, someone ask you just to, for example, ask your phone number and you actually, like, you didn't expect. What would your reaction?
Uh,
For example, at work, like,
if if I don't know him, don't have information as strangers, I will not give my number. If like have like for like work,
okay,
if
for example, your
like for
colleague,
like
you colleague, your
to be
colleague.
nice, to be nice, I will
Yeah, of
give.
course.
But
Yeah.
if he's go over the limit, our limit, I will
Yeah.
not reply.
Yeah.
Easy, block him. Easy. You can give, but you cannot. Don't worry. You can give him a lock. Hey, teacher, why are you freezing?
What happened? It's okay.
You're
It's okay.
freezing.
It's okay now. I can see
Yeah,
you.
you
Yeah.
can
Yeah, of
you
course.
understand.
It's freezing. So
But
it's like, yeah,
if
of
like
course you can just like block
we can
people.
deny, you can give
Yeah.
him, but not reply. Hey, teacher, you're freezing again.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it's just acceptable way. I think
freezing.
there is something wrong with connection like this. I
Yeah.
can't hear you at all. Like, Can you hear me?
Yeah, you hear me? Hello?
Now I can hear you, but I can see you. It's like,
Yeah, because like
oh, it's okay.
internet,
Now you're moving. It's okay. Now you're moving. I can see you now.
mhm,
It's okay now. It's okay now.
because
Whoa, it's okay.
you're freezing, and like sometimes have many strange number that I don't know.
Yeah.
Message
Yeah, on Skype,
by
human on
the
Skype.
Sky,
Yeah.
WhatsApp, many
Yeah,
many
of
things.
course. Of
So
course.
maybe hacker, maybe someone I
Yeah,
don't
of
know.
course.
So
Of
never reply.
course.
If you feel
Yeah.
hacker block,
Yeah, of course. Black.
and like
They say, okay,
many
what are you doing?
many
We're,
hacker now,
yeah.
yeah. You hear from the news. Many
Yeah,
people
of
like
course.
I don't know how to speak it. Like to they go to the abroad and then arrested by hacker or something like this. Like it's not good people.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
didn't
know how
get.
to explain to you, but
Arrested by hackers? Who arrested by
hacker, yeah, lost money
hackers?
or something, yeah, and maybe
Ah,
arrested.
of course. So you are talking about cyber crimes, like, it's like
Yeah.
cyber bullying. Of course, that is actually this topic is really good topic, May. Let me share the screen because I want to write something on the board. So actually, you mentioned really good topic. I didn't want to talk about this one, but while you mentioned, so why not? So we have cyber bullying. Yeah, and what is that? You know the meaning of bullying? No? For example, okay, tell me, when you were at school, when you started the school, so tell me if you've been like, bullied by other students, some, for example, students who try to, I don't know, force other students to do what they want because, yeah,
Bully.
bully. So let me explain it again. It's like, for example, when you, like repeatedly, of course, if you are a bully person, when you try to, like, for example, treat people in a really negative way and try to intimidate them.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So it can be physical, verbal, so insulting them. So, or for example, I don't know, just name them, calling them in just negative names. So, or maybe you can threaten, like, okay, you make them afraid of you. So this is the meaning of bullying.
yeah, bully.
So, yeah. Have you ever experienced like this at
Bully.
school or somewhere else? Yeah, because we're
Yeah,
going to
it's
talk.
like in school sometimes some student like bullying another one. That is,
Yeah, of course.
yeah, many students when you
Yeah.
go to school, maybe everybody have experience with that.
Yeah,
That
of course.
why
So
not
it's like,
listening?
yeah, yeah, actually they try to, of course, that bully is used as a verb, bully as a verb and as a noun. So someone or the action. So what is that? When we say someone, as I told you, someone who intimidates or harasses. So let me write here, someone who intimidates or harasses or, for example, harm others. Like this can be physically, verbally, just by words, insulting them. So we have verbal bullying, that is, just, I don't know, name people, insult people, threat people. I will do this, I will do that. This is verbal. Physical, pushing, hitting. So this, or damaging, for example, I don't know, your car, your belongings. So different, actually, we have different form. This is bullying, okay?
Mhm.
And we have cyberbullying. That is really important. And what is that? Social media, text messages, and we have different type of it. Actually, it's not bad to watch a video about. Do you agree to watch a short video about the different type of cyberbullying? Then we can talk about it better. Do you agree?
Yeah. But
Let
American
me.
English.
Of course, definitely, definitely. Don't worry about it. Of
Oh my
course.
gosh, English.
I told you. Of course, forget about British.
Really, I can catch this.
No, never, ever. Okay. This video is really
Top
good
10
one. Just let me share it
Yeah.
again. Just write the words to have them since we're going to talk about. Okay. I'm sharing now.
Top 10 forms of cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is a worldwide problem that's growing fast. In this,
Do you need subtitle? Do you need it? Let me turn. Ah, it's okay. Now you can see. Okay, so this one is better, I think. And let's make some notes.
top 10 forms of cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is a worldwide problem that's growing fast. In this video, we'll take you through the top 10 forms of cyberbullying so you have the knowledge to protect your children. 1. Exclusion. Exclusion can happen in several ways. Your child might be deliberately excluded from online activities, conversations, or social media tags. Children who don't have the latest technology, such as a mobile phone, are prone to exclusion. 2. Harassment. Harassment is sustained and intentional bullying, comprised of abusive or threatening messages sent to your child or to a group. This can severely affect a child's mental well-being. 3. Outing. Outing is the act of publicly humiliating a child or group through the online posting of private or embarrassing information without consent. Even reading your child's messages on their mobile phone out loud can be considered a form of outing. 4. Cyberstalking. Cyberstalking is a dangerous form of cyberbullying in which attackers harass victims through online communications like email or social media. It also refers to adults using the internet to contact and meet young people for abusive purposes. 5. Fraping. Fraping is when someone logs into your child's social media account and impersonates them, posting inappropriate content in their name. Remember, everything rude or otherwise posted online may never be fully gone, even if deleted. 6. Fake profiles. Fake profiles can be created by someone to hide their real identity with the intention of cyberbullying your child. The cyberbully may also use someone else's email or mobile phone to harass them. 7. Dissing. Dissing is sending or posting cruel information about your child online to damage their reputation or friendships. It also includes posting damaging photos, screenshots, or videos online. 8. Trickery. Trickery involves gaining your child's trust so that secrets can be shared publicly online. A cyberbully will befriend your child, leading them into a false sense of security before sending their private information to others. 9. Trolling. Trolling means deliberately provoking a response through the use of insults on online forums and social media sites. A troll will personally attack your child, aiming to make them angry and provoke a response. 10. Catfishing. Catfishing involves stealing online identities and recreating social networking profiles for deceptive purposes. Catfishers look at your child's profile and take information to create a fake persona. This could involve using personal information, potentially damaging your child's online reputation. Please share this video with other parents to help spread awareness and put a stop to cyberbullying.
Well, so how was that? Difficult? It was easy, difficult. You didn't get, you got
Yeah.
little.
Some can catch, some cannot.
Yeah, very good. But it was better. Now the action is better, right? So you can understand. Of course, some new words or some new words you may not get, but totally you can get. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's talk about them one by one. The first actually word that you heard and watched, was exclusion. Yeah, what is that? Leave someone out from something. It can be an online activity, a group, just not, online activity. So leave someone out. Okay. For example, of like an online activity or a group, etc. So this is the meaning of exclusion. For example,
that means
yes, you say.
a group mean like me. They don't want to play with me or talk with me like this.
It's like, yeah, of course. Let me say something. We include something, and we exclude, it means out it, leave it out. So what is that? For example, we are friends, 5 or 6 friends. We create a private chat group, but we exclude you. You are not allowed to be. This is the meaning of exclusion, and you know how it can actually do harm to someone's mental health and confidence, self-esteem, like, because actually you are the one who is left out. So it's not really good. So this is the meaning of exclusion. The second one, just of course, we talk like, harassment. Do you remember the meaning of harassment?
No, teacher.
Okay, when you send like hurtful or threatening, like, sometimes offensive, insulting, messages to someone online, I mean, this is the meaning of harassment. So harassment means sending, like, for example, hurtful, or like we can say threatening or insulting, offensive messages to someone, of course, I mean online. This is, for example, some people send you some messages, they threat, like, I don't know, they insult, with insults, with threats, okay, and with hate speech. This is the meaning of harassment, yeah? And sometimes we have another, like, some people spread some false information about you. Again, this is the meaning of, for example, they post like embarrassing photos, yeah, without content. So we have different types of harassment, but totally something, this message can be picture, can be, for example, it's threatening, it's hurtful, okay? And the next one, do you remember? Third one?
Outing.
Outing. Do you remember the meaning of outing?
Post something personal in online.
Yeah.
Post something personal on online. Secret.
Yeah.
Secret.
Of course, human, for example, I have some secrets and you reveal my secrets, my private, my personal information. Yes, of course, outing. So of course it can be really, so we can say sharing, like embarrassing secrets or private messages. Especially, always at school. Yeah, we used to have something like, like this outing at school. For example, it just, if other students just knew that you like someone, especially, at high school, of course, they started like, this likes, for example, they will say, okay, don't do this. Yeah, this is outing.
At the school, this is maybe.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Always happen.
Yeah, for example, I don't know, you write,
Okay.
sometimes, for example, we wrote like, yeah, just, we wrote a name. I just, for example, we like a guy and, we wrote the name and, always actually it what's happened by our close friend. Yeah, of course.
Yes, because only close friends have this
Because they
formula.
knew, of course, they knew, like,
Hidden. Yeah.
yeah, of course. Yeah.
This is for the
Yeah,
confess.
of course. And everyone just, oh God, I
Rocket.
remember something really embarrassing.
Rocket.
Cyber stalking. Yeah, cyber stalking. What is this one?
King.
Yeah.
I forgot it.
Cyber stalking. Do you remember? For example, when you send an email, so it's a kind of like like harassment. So when you, I don't know, just again, repeatedly, you do it again and again. So it's about email or I don't know, via social media, or for example, you try to intimidate, like for example, sometimes create fake profile, okay? And I don't know, they want to do something, they want to share something to embarrass the victim. So this is the meaning of cyber
The
stalking.
same like fake profiles.
Yeah.
Different fake
Yeah.
profiles. The same
So
like.
if you use internet, so in any form, we have different forms. If you use internet to harass, so we talked about harassment. Okay, just let me write eight. I just saw that. Okay, harassment. So we just so if you use internet, social media, I don't know, email to harass people, to, I don't know, threaten people, to send some messages, to create fake profile in order to actually harass people. This is the meaning of cyberstalking. Okay. So for example, some people share like private information. So all of them sharing private information, or for example, uh, I don't know, insulting them, threaten them. So all of them, that is cyber stalking. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Wow. And let me, I think, I've heard it was about, I don't know, university professor, like teacher, because it was a campaign, I remember. So, and in the US, the US, it was like a campaign against this person again because of this. Like, he used AI. Why? For cyber stalking, and how, for example, they, I don't know, create some false information. And for example, it was like professor, and for example, they uh, ask strangers to actually like her home and do like this. It was like a kind of, I'm not sure about the details, but I remember that was something like this, that with fake profiles and fake and false information, actually they like like trick, like a kind of trickery, trick people, and of course ask them her home and yeah, share some private information. So yeah, that is really dangerous, actually, because we have no idea about the consequences of this crime. What happens, especially. Yeah,
Many people are like easy to trust.
of
Easy.
course.
I don't understand why it's easy to trust
Yeah,
a
of
stranger.
course. Of
Easy to
course.
trust.
It's really, yeah, of course. We know that, for example, nowadays we have lots of fake profiles, fake pictures.
Yeah.
And people easily trust. We can consider them as naive, like people so simple-minded. So how you can believe someone who actually you have no idea about his family background, nothing, but of course it happens. So some lots of people, yeah, of course, it's like I think the world has become really dangerous place to live, you know. Yeah. And we have the next one that was raping.
Graphing.
Facebook rape. Rape. Facebook rape. What is that? Actually, it's this word, as I told you, comes from Facebook and rape. And what is that? You know, someone actually access your social media profile, especially your Facebook, and they can share some embarrassing contents or post. This is the meaning of framing. For example, I don't know, because as you, for example, I hack your profile and I send some messages, okay, as your identity, like you are sending. So this is the meaning of framing. Now, for example, okay, I hack your profile and I don't know, share a nude photo of you, you know? That is framing and how dangerous it is. Can you imagine how dangerous it is? Like, you know, for example, you have lots of photos and I don't know, a lot of things in your profile. And for example, when someone has your personal profile, they can share everything they want. And how, even if you have, for example, you have lots of followers, subscribers. So how you can convince them that you were not and your profile was hacked by someone else. So this is the meaning of raping. And, you know, normally it's actually this term is used about Facebook. Because of this, we have Facebook rape. But of course, different other platform, not only Facebook. Wow. And fake profile. Yeah, millions. I think 90% of profiles on social media are fake. Yeah, of course. Pictures. Yeah, really. Picture photos. How you can use this photo when you know that you are not. And then, especially in online dating websites.
Maybe my Facebook profile also a fake profile because I put wrong information in there.
Yeah. Oh, your profile?
Bro, I want to put wrong profile. It's not my profile. Any
Yeah.
birthday or like this, it's maybe wrong.
Yeah. Use your wrong information. So it's like, yeah, it depends. Sometimes, for example, I don't know, you don't want to share your personal information on your profile. That's really acceptable.
Yeah.
Your age, or for example, that is really acceptable. Why? Okay, this is different. But some people actually intentionally do it. Like, you know, they want, for example, we have some stupid people who use, I know, photos of Brad Pitt on the profile. And they can easily, yeah, of course, sometimes Johnny Depp, famous people, they can easily ask for money and, you know, people trust. For example, you ask money from 1,000 people. Okay, maybe just 2 people send you money, but 2 people is okay. You know what? So they easily, yeah, of course, use these fake profiles. And of course, we know that not only for this, unfortunately, we have lots of sexual abusement about teenagers that, you know, we every day we get lots of news about, you know, for example, I don't know, different crimes and sexual abusement just because of this. Yeah. And another common dissing. Yeah, in my country, every day people diss each other.
Dissing? What does it mean?
This means, for example, I have an ex. I write a song and then I diss. Like, for example, I try to say some negative words about them, or for example, disrespect, or for example, I don't know, just sharing some hurtful contents about someone. This means dissing. And, you know, especially among celebrities nowadays, every day they diss each other, and it's really embarrassing. For example, their exes, or for example, their friends, now for any reason they break up and I don't know, they just start sharing different contents on social media. Yeah, what is this, girl?
Yeah.
Just,
Vietnam also like this.
of course, it's not good. Just be a bit, you know, and you know, the point is here, actually, when you talk to these people, because they are celebrities, they're role models, they try to pretend that they are perfect. And when it comes to reality, just they share something, okay, stop please. And they share lots of private things on social media. And we're like, really? Just to diss each other. I don't know, husband, ex-husband, since he cheated on me and I need to say something and share something on social media. Yeah, like this. So this can be false information or not true. Just try to hurt people. Well, do you remember any other one?
Another one?
Yeah, we have two other. I think two other. What? Ah, no, three. Yeah, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Trickery.
Yeah, of course, trickery.
Trickery.
Do you remember the meaning of trickery? What is that?
I don't know. I don't remember the same
Trickery
meaning.
means
That meaning.
cheat others.
Cheat
Cheat others. Yeah, of course. What is that? For example, you show, I don't know, you present some false information. Why? Because I want to mislead you and I want to cheat you. I don't know. This is dishonesty, a kind of dishonesty and lie. Okay, why? I want your money, for example. Yeah. I want to hide something. I want to, yeah, of course. Yeah, this is the meaning of trickery. I want to cheat you. Okay, for then different because of this, I give you some false information. Then, of course, I don't know. I have, yeah, creating fake online profile. This is a kind of trickery, of course.
Yeah.
So
it's like build a good background and then
yeah, of course.
money from
Yeah, of course. Yeah, for example, I create like a profile and I don't know, page, social media, and then I start, for example, I don't know, advertising something, a product. And after and try to actually create a good reputation, fame, and people believe me and they think that I'm an honest person. For example, I'm a doctor. But this is fake information. I'm not a doctor. Then I sell some product online. Of course, this can be, yeah, this is the meaning of trickery.
Trickery. Nice.
Yeah. And trolling.
Only. I heard many times about this word strongly. Like joking people like this.
No, it's not, yeah, joking. Ah, very good, of course. I post something because I want to make you angry. This can be anything. I don't know, I write something offensive, insulting, joke, so everything, actually, because I want to see your reaction. This is trolling. Okay, and of course, there are different reasons. How can I make you angry? For example, I know that if I say this word, me will be angry. So I say it. I post it. So, for example, you share, I don't know, a photo and I comment, okay, something really negative. So, of course, this is trolling.
Trolling.
Yeah. Well, and the last one.
Catfishing.
Catfishing, of course.
Catfishing.
Do you remember?
Fishing.
Yeah.
No. Like
Hey,
it's
what?
feminine. You know
But
what?
at
It's
least,
just feminine.
but at least, again, all them, let me say something. Of course, when you want to commit a crime online, of course, you create a fake profile. So the first step of all these crimes is to create a fake profile. Yeah, of course. So because you don't want people know your identity. So of course you create a fake profile. Then what you do, I don't know, you try to do some negative things for different reason. What is that? For example, I don't know, some people, you create a profile and then I still some photos from your profile, that profile, and some information, okay? And then use them. This is catfishing, okay?
Yeah,
Yeah, of
yeah.
course.
Like
Yeah.
you take a profile of
For example,
yeah,
yeah, we are friends.
celebrities,
Yeah, of course. So it's like, I establish a trust so you can trust me. And then I use your photo, for example, I don't know, and lots of things. It's not about, for example, this can lead to financial scam. So that is really important because I have your, for example, someone has your personal information, your photo, your personal information, and they can easily access your bank account. So this is the meaning of catfishing. So it's like they establish honesty and trust, and then normally they engage in online relationships and then use them. Yeah, this is the meaning. Yeah, of course, catfish. Yeah, so what can we do really? So let's talk about it. Yeah, we have teenagers. So how can we deal with this? You know how dangerous it is. And of course, there is no control. We can't control our kids every moment. So, and there are different ways that actually they may get hurt. So tell me how we can avoid them, like, getting hurt by social media.
oh, like me, like my daughter. When she have Facebook accounts, I told her that you don't post your picture, your real
Yeah, of
picture
course.
on the paper. Just a pictures not used, not yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take
Do
a
you
picture
think,
of
let me
dog,
ask you,
something like
yeah.
this.
And do you think
Don't post your
parents,
personal pictures.
of course, don't share. But of course, do you think it works like, actually, especially at specific age, like, they don't accept, they don't follow, they're rebellious, they don't accept. So do you think uh we should, I don't know, we should be I don't know, we should be concerned and monitor our kids online or no?
Does it mean teacher? Does it mean
Monitor, watch them, watch their activities,
watch
what
them?
do they, yeah,
Yeah, like like we can watch them every moment. Just we explain to them and guide them like this. Maybe they will understand this is harmful for them.
yeah, of course.
8 years or 7 years, they can understand what we're talking about.
Yeah, of course.
And you should be
So
careful. This our love.
yeah, yeah. Maybe it's not a good idea to brag their, I don't know, privacy, their, like, their privacy. When you monitor, by monitoring, you try, actually, you are bragging their privacy. Like, and it's not a good idea because actually, it can directly affect your relationship with you,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
over monitoring. Yeah, of course,
mm-hmm. I agree with you
distrust.
that.
Yeah, This
I
can,
can tell you that I love. I tell to
yeah,
them.
of course, educate them is better.
Yeah,
So,
educate them.
yeah, of course. Yeah,
I
so
will
it's
not try
better.
my best to do, but
Yeah.
try my best.
Yeah, of course. It's like, we can't,
Mhm.
like, because actually we can't damage like parent child relationship. That is really important. Yeah, of course, you can control. Oh, yeah, they find, they're really smart. So they find a way to trick you and they do what they want. So it's actually doesn't work. And, I think this make over monitoring can lead, I don't know, to like feeling of distrust. They don't trust you anymore.
Yeah.
And it may damage your relationship because they feel like, yeah, mom always control me.
Yeah.
And it's not, yeah, of course.
Yeah. We also, if who someone want to monitor me, I feel not
Oh, of
good,
course.
comfortable
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah,
Yes.
of course. As you said, actually, I think you meant this open communication. Open communication is really good. It's like, you state your opinion, you give advice, you share what you think is better, and then you wait. So we don't push them. We only share what is essential for our kids. And then we make them understand and have actually, have concerned about the consequences of what they're doing. So I think this one is better.
Yeah, I think so. But we can work.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Privacy
Yeah.
should be respected.
Yeah.
Privacy should be respected. No matter you are adult or child, teenager, elderly, privacy should be respected, I think. Yeah. Okay, well, so we should skip this one. Do you have any questions related to this topic?
Oh,
So,
wait, no.
now, do you want me to share the link? Yeah, do you want me to share the link of video so if you have time, you can watch it again? Yeah, of course, I will share the link of video. You can watch it again on YouTube, and it's not bad. Try to listen and try to hear more words, get more words, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, my dear me, again, it was really good time with you. So have a
Yeah,
great
yeah.
night.
Thank you,
Thank
teacher.
you. Sweet dreams.
Good day, teacher.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.